Ah, those flags near the state capitol whipping around in this wind. That's not the only thing, of course, blowing around out there. We've got leaves, dust, debris flying all over the place on this first alert weather day. There is also the threat of fire danger that comes with the wind gusts.
In addition to that, we are tracking a freeze warning and frost advisory as well. In the high country, drivers found themselves dealing with winter driving conditions today. At one point, westbound I-70 was closed near the Eisenhower and Johnson Memorial Tunnel due to cars spinning out in the snow. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera going to lay out the warnings and advisories in just a moment.
We start with your reporter in northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas, live in Loveland. And Dylan, power crews keeping a close watch on these winds.
I could hear the winds whipping around starting late last night, and they continued through today, and at this hour still quite a bit breezy. I spoke with several different power providers today here in northern Colorado, all of which tell me they are operating under heightened alert on a day like today. But for those of you here in the city of Loveland, you can breathe a bit easier because of the way that the city built their grid.
The weather's been windy, that's for sure.
And unfortunately, here in Colorado, strong winds always come with a heightened threat of fire.
A lot of the municipal utilities in northern Colorado have been thinking about that for a while.
Which is why the city of Loveland is among the many moving away from above ground power lines.
The vast majority of it is underground. It's about 87% is underground.
Loveland Electrical Engineering Manager Craig Bader said that comes in use on days like Monday.
And that's much more resilient to weather events like this.
But when it comes to overhead power lines, most utility companies have fail-safes to try and prevent sparks.
Where we do have overhead lines where, say, geography and terrain make it difficult, like up in the Big Thompson Canyon, we try to build it with some intelligent protection systems to keep problems from getting worse if something should happen during weather events. If they do sense a fault, they do open to protect the line.
And technology built into the system has the capability of testing to see if the fault is serious or minor.
What it does is it tests it with a very brief and very controlled current to see if there really is a fault there. And if there is, it doesn't close back in.
But when it comes to windy days,
the underground systems are well known as being very resilient to weather events. Not just wind events, but for heavy snow, ice, things of that nature that can actually be detrimental to overhead lines. So having an underground system is amazingly helpful for reliability and resiliency.
Those with Poudre REA tell me they serve Boulder, Weld, and Larimer County. They tell me that they are operating under red flag procedure today, saying that their lines are built to detect some of those faults. It'll allow 3 different faults to take place before then pulling off. However, they can go to another level of procedure, which would then make it to where their lines would shut down after just 1 fault was detected. Reporting live in Loveland, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
Dylan, we do appreciate all the work they do in these tough conditions. Thank you. And Dylan doesn't just cover northern Colorado for you. He lives there. Share your story ideas with him by calling our tips line, 303-863-TIPS. And you can always just email Dylan directly at yourreporter@cbs.com.